I don't know, I thought about this a lot, and I thought it's probably actually quite hard to specifically prepare because it was going to be a surprise. So I just tried to keep busy in the kitchen, doing lots of different kinds of stuff so that, I guess I was in practice, whatever was thrown at me today. But yeah, I didn't make anything like that. So yeah, I just tried to relax and keep myself open, basically. It's cool, do you know what, I completely forgot the mirror was there for the first half. So I was just looking down, I was thinking, I can't really see. I was like, oh, there's a mirror up top. So yeah, it was really useful to have all those different angles, and just, it's a perfect space for learning. Yeah, it was very cool.
I wasn't sure what was going to come up. I was preparing for everything, and I think as well, if you prepare too hard and you have an expectation and you go into something and it's not what you expect, that can just completely throw you off. I was definitely very nervous. I think if you're not nervous, then it means that you don't really care. If you care, you're going to be nervous. I tried to sort of channel that into excitement and change the feelings a bit.
I think the biggest thing I found that I wanted to be conscious of was time management and making sure that everything was kind of going in. Again, during the demonstrations, he was giving us an idea as to how long it should take. Obviously it's going to vary with ovens, equipment and everything else, but making little notes as to the timings of everything as to what is advised.
One of those special days, that you will remember for the rest of your life, this feeling. It's quite unique and unusual, I love it.
I think the experience for me it's been difficult in the sense that it's putting myself out there. I'm a mature student. A lot of the questions I get is why now, why now, why now? And why don't, and there's many reasons to why it's now. But personal stuff aside, this actual environment is exactly what I'd love to be in, because it's doing what I love, cooking.
So I've been doing quite a lot of cooking. I've been cooking for my family every night, and trying to do a sort of range of different things to test some things out. I also read Mastering the Art of French Cooking by Julia Child, because I have that anyway, and I just thought it will sort of get me in the mindset.
I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah. Okay.
Coming in this morning, I was definitely nervous. I think I was more nervous last night than I was this morning, but walking in, I was like, I've got no choice but to do it now. So I may as well do it, and do it with a smile rather than crying.
It was really good. I thought it was an excellent demonstration, hence why there was barely any noise in the room. No one was asking any questions. I mean, everyone was very focused, but it was a really excellent demonstration.
Instructions given to us by Chef Eric were so good, really comprehensive. He kept asking, be like, hey, do you guys have any questions? And no, I didn't need to answer because I feel like he was covering all the bases. And so I feel like I was pretty comfortable with the recipe going into that.
He's so knowledgeable, but it kind of hits all the ways that you can learn. So you see it visually, he talks you through it, and then after you get to, do it yourself and work kinetically. So it was great to get an all immersive experience of how to do something, and then have the opportunity to do it yourself, and then he can obviously supervise.
In terms of the dish itself, I'm not confident. I think I see so many different areas that could have been improved. I think it's still definitely beyond edible, definitely still tasty, but I just see so many parts that can be improved. The filling, the quantity of the filling, like the brownness of the filling as well, a bit on the flavoring, like maybe it was too sweet or too savory a little bit, and maybe the presentation could also be improved, but that might just be me being a bit quite harsh on myself, which I am when it comes to food. So I am partially just relying on my story to make most of the impact at the moment.
I probably wouldn't have known what to do without the demonstration. I think it was very clear and it helped a lot. I tried to take as many notes as possible, and I was meticulously watching every little move he did, and I tried to just copy every single thing that he did. That seemed to work for me, I think. I don't know. I feel I'm happy with my performance. I don't think I could have done any better. So I feel confident in myself, and I'm proud of myself that I'd managed to do what I did. And I want to carry on his legacy.
I haven't met like everyone else, so it was like quite like, oh gosh, it's all happening. But then as soon as we had the demo, I feel like, you know, we were really put at ease. The fact that we could take notes and there was pens and paper provided, I actually felt quite good. Like I was like, okay, this doesn't seem like an impossible challenge or a trick. It just seems like come and do your best. So I was like, okay, good.
It was really an incredible day. All the candidates did an incredible job, and all of their life stories and their passion for this industry and hospitality was just great. I mean, some of us nearly came to tears because the life stories were just so incredible, and it's wonderful to be able to see so many passionate people still loving food and our industry as much as we do. I think this scholarship is going to be completely life-changing for the person who wins. Any candidate would be incredibly lucky to be able to get this kind of a scholarship.
It's fine. I mean, you know, things happen, like you forget to prick your pastry for reasons I don't know. So like I could see where I went wrong, and I did communicate it to the judges, so hopefully that helps me. It's nice for it to be sort of this is the end. It's bittersweet because I've enjoyed being on the journey, but I'm excited for dinner now. Yeah, and seeing how it all comes to play basically. So yeah, feeling good.
Thank you all, each and every one of you who is here with us to celebrate tonight. The aim of this scholarship is to pass on all those years of knowledge to passionate, motivated individual who shows the potential for thriving in the culinary world. This year the scholarship was open to all UK residents above 18, resulting in around 500 applications, from which we now have 15 finalists here with us tonight.
That this really is a life-changing moment for this person. I promised myself to be a mentor. It's one of the pleasures, I think, in my life to be able to help the next generation. And this is definitely one of those moments. The winner will have an incredible opportunity. An opportunity to train here, to have Chris as a mentor, myself as a mentor. My daughter was a judge this morning, Emily, and I messaged her. I said, "How did it go?" And she said, "Dad, the food was great." But the greatest part was the personalities and the characters. Each and every one of you will be a success, whether you win this or not. You all have what it takes, and that is important. You should all leave here tonight with belief and carry on that enthusiasm and passion that you have. So, Le Cordon Bleu Scholarship winner 2024 is Quiva McGuinness.
It feels incredible. I think all the hard work feels worth it, and I appreciate all the effort that everyone has put in, and I can see how hard everyone has worked, and it's just the best feeling in the world. Michel Roux Jr. is such an amazing chef who I aspire to be like. What he's achieved is incredible, and the fact that he'll be teaching me his ways is something, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that not many people will ever get to achieve, and same with Chris Galvin. I think they're just both amazing chefs, and I'll take every little bit of knowledge that they give me.
This is definitely a life-changing moment for the winner, but not just the winner, also all of the finalists. To be able to compete, to be here tonight is really special. The winner is going to have such an exciting year. 12 months of learning, of absorbing all of the great things that hospitality has to offer. And I will be there along the way as a mentor, along with Chris and of course the Cordon Bleu.